Warsaw is not like any other European city that I have visited. The moment you arrive, you can see high-rise buildings, modern office towers, and even its own version of the Empire State Building like in New York. It's called the Palace of Culture and Science. At first, I'll admit we were a little bit disappointed as we were expecting more of that old European charm. But everything started to make sense once we joined a walking tour through the Jewish Ghetto. The Jewish Ghetto district is completely rebuilt now, and hence you won't be able to see a continuous wall or an obvious border that shows the existence of the ghetto. You can find its existence appear in a small scattered way like the ruined red brick building in front of us. There are also certain wall fragments on new buildings that have plaques or inscriptions indicating their history. These are some memorial markers placed around the city to commemorate the existence of ghetto wall built by the Nazi army. Since Warsaw was 85% destroyed after the 1944 uprising, the city's wartime history is not always obvious at first glance. Hence, we booked a guided walking tour through WWII. You can check the description below to know more. The tour was incredibly informative and the guide shared powerful stories about the Warsaw's Jewish population before World War II, where they lived, how the ghettos were formed, and what happened during the Nazi occupation. We visited key sites like the remnants of the Jewish Ghetto walls, former hospitals, Nazi headquarters, and many more. The guide used scenes from the pianist to help us visualize and understand the events that unfolded right where we stood. After this, we headed towards the Powiat Prison Museum. The prison detained and tortured Polish intellectuals, along with Jews, Roma, and Soviet prisoners of war. The walls screamed of tortures, humiliation, mass killings by the Nazi army. There are memorial plates that commemorates the Powiat victims. If you want to know more about its history, read an article by Maxim Chorny to understand how this place was a breeding ground of terror and brutality. We then went to Umschlagplatz Memorial. This was the place from where the Jewish community were sent to death camps in Treblinka. The white marble wall is engraved with around 400 Jewish and Polish names, both male and female, who were included in the transports. Our whole morning went to understand the history of Warsaw during Nazi occupancy. If you don't want to book a guide, then look out for plaques in the wall or memorial marker to understand the ghetto's existence and history behind the building. After this, we went to the Chopin music bench in the Saxon Garden, where you can sit and listen to his soothing melodies. Then we went to Warsaw's Old Town, a beautifully reconstructed area with colorful facades, cobble street, and a lively main square. Do make sure to check the description of the video to know about the places you can visit to know more about the history of Warsaw during World War II.